Well, here we are. This is the business end.
The judges, Les Gock, Jackie O, Jack Howard and Jason Coleman, now have the demanding job of selecting the group.
Not sure how we're going to do it, but we've got to end up with a fantastic group.
There are a number of possible combinations. All that's certain is that there will be at least one guy and one girl. How many do the judges want in the group? And who do they want? The 12 finalists anxiously await their decision.
It's like 3,000 people out of the whole Australia, and you're in the last 12. My mum, how do you feel? And I'm like, I'm speechless. And I'll be teaching you 40 and 9 music next year if this doesn't work out, but I'm hoping this does work out because I really want to do this.
I tend to get more nervous than my brother, and my brother's more cool about it and says, if it happens, it happens. If not, tough. I think we're good at different things within it, so it sort of evens out. But I think, yeah, we're pretty much the same.
I want it because I want to experience this side of the entertainment industry that I've never actually really stepped foot into.
I'm happy to be in the group or be without. It's been the best so far, so I don't mind if I don't get in.
My thing is the team thing. I don't want to do solo career.
It's going to be really tough. I've got no idea how people are going to sleep because it's just basically a blur of just fantastic talent.
I was surprised how well I had done, but I guess, it's a whole package that they're looking for.
If you had Daniela, Jason, Tamara, me and a twin, we'd be rocking.
If I do get it, I think I think I'll just be like, whoa.
I'll be happy if I don't get in, but I'll just be ecstatic if I did.
The judges agonise over their decision.
There you go.
They know that all 12 have the talent to make the group.
But only putting this person with these three is just not right.
Let's go back to what we were talking about an hour ago, which is about who's appealing and who's...
It's all about finding the right mix. Voices that harmonise, looks that complement each other, and that all-important X factor.
But what's not so appealing about those?
Well, I agree. We could form 2 groups at this point. Nobody's actually debating the fact that...
I think that when you compare these 4 to these 4, this 4 collectively have more talent than these 4. Daniela. She has a wonderful voice, I think. If you wanna be with me.
18-year-old Daniela Scala lives in Adelaide.
7, go.
Her mother has a strong background in music and singing and taught Daniela and her sister Juliana to perform.
Even though she's only 18, I think she's achieved quite a lot. She's an amazing talent. She's been writing songs since she was about 10.
Daniela started playing the piano at the age of 7 and attended the Johnny Young Talent School. She's competed in a number of singing competitions and won a Young Composers Award. Her career highlight was singing the Australian national anthem in Italy for a touring South Australian soccer team. Daniela currently earns a living by performing on the weekends at a theatre restaurant.
I've always been told that I could always sell a song, no matter how I sung it or what kind of actions I've actually used to do it. I've just always been able to get up there and tell the story of the song and feel it.
She really enjoyed the week in Queensland. Oh, she loved it.
Say the yes, they say the no, just do your thing, we'll see how it goes.
She goes, Mum, it's a lot of hard work, but she said, this is what I want to do. This is all I want to do. I've had the best week of my life.
How about this time? Can you need me this once? One night I will leave like...
Her talent and energy at the workshop did not go unnoticed.
So we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, see you... Okay. Thank you very much. I have to be much more sexy and sultry, so... Me too! Do you want to practice?
Each day the demands increased, and each day Daniela survived.
I think if we have Daniela, she has to fit in with the right combination of people, and it would work. But otherwise, you get her personality so strong.
Just her ball of energy and her trying too hard.
I think it was a case of her trying too hard.
And we saw a lot of that.
Yeah.
It's now up to Jason to deliver the judge's verdict.
Good morning. How you going?
Come in.
You all right?
Yeah. My sister's panting more than me.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, come in. Okay, I've got to introduce you. This is my mother, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. How do you do? Pleased to meet you.
My father, Enzo.
Hi, Enzo. How are you?
And my sister, Juliana.
How are you?
How you going? Nice to see you again.
Oh,
one of the hardest decisions I've ever been involved in all my casting experience in the industry. You were there, you saw how talented those last, sort of even the last 18 people were, let alone the last 12, the finalists. That we had different blends of people there, and the band was either going to go sort of in one direction or into another. So, basically, you're in.
Oh my god!
See?
Oh my god!
The hardest thing is going to be leaving her. Look, she's...
Well done, darling.
I tell you, it's like you're telling me a butterfly.
It's alright. It's okay. I'm so happy to see you and I love you. I have to come with you. It's okay. It's alright. You can join the
See, Juliana, you helped Daniela too.
Oh my god. Daniela?
Hey, Grandma,
don't tell the rest of the band.
You weren't going to me.
Okay, I don't want to die frankly.
Oh, excellent. Oh, well done.
It's alright. Everyone's crying except me. I'm so happy.
Daniela Scala from Adelaide becomes the first pop star.
Well done, sweetheart.
To Daniela.
All of you.
Daniela.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
There are still 11 finalists to visit. If the pop star hopefuls were betting on who would make the group, then Henrik and Johan Gongsata, the Swedish twins, would be favourites.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven?
I like the twins.
Or the Swedish boys, because they're just like phenomenal.
They command attention.
I think it would be very hard to separate the twins, but if they were, I think Henrik could get in.
Hopefully they'd put one of the twins, but I'd hate to break them up.
20-year-old Henrik and Johan Gongsata were born in Sweden and came to Australia 8 years ago. Right from an early age, the twins were real performers.
They've always been entertaining us at home and always been very loud and wanting to be everywhere and be in the middle of everything.
Over the years, they've perfected their style.
Straight from the heart, it's tearing apart when we're away from each other. Oh, I miss you. Do I cry myself asleep at night? Tell me why. It's all coming straight from the heart.
Their striking looks has also helped them work as models.
When they was in school and that, everyone in the whole school knew who they were. So everywhere I went, even after school, everyone said, oh yeah, you're the twin sister.
The twins have always performed together. How would they feel if the judges decide to split them up?
We prepared for it, because otherwise we wouldn't have done auditions, because we knew there's a possibility there, so... Yeah, of course, like, if my brother would get in, I'd be happy for him, because he'd get in, like, it'd be a big thing happening, so... I'd be sad, of course, but there's nothing I could do about it.
All right, look at these two guys separately. Tall, blonde, good-looking, they can dance, they sing okay, we need to work on their accents. Put them together, though, and there's two of those, then that's two tall, two good-looking, two, can dance, two of everything. In my mind, that makes them worth four.
And they sound better together.
Yeah, they do. Together,
so
they
I think that's what we're saying, aren't we?
Yes, that we wouldn't
the
separate
potential here is tremendous.
Yeah.
The twins are a formidable duo.
I can see their video.
Does this mean that both of them will make the group, or neither of them? The judges have resolved their dilemma. It's now up to Jack Howard to deliver the news.
Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Is Australia about to get its first pop group starring twins?
Hello, how are you? I know it's been a really long, anxious time, so I won't go on. Some things were really obvious from the day we met people, and to us it was really obvious that you two need to stay together. And you are phenomenal as a team on your own. And for those reasons, we are not taking you in this particular group.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah.
I'm really, really sorry.
Yeah, I just want to thank for the whole week that we were there. It was really good experience, and yeah, we just had the best time. So I didn't even think we were going to go that far, but and good luck to the group. I just want to say that for the people that get seen, good luck. I'm sure they'll be successful because everyone there was so excellent. So they won't have fun.
Okay, Aniela.
21-year-old Aniela Hedich from Brisbane is the only girl amongst 4 boys. She's been singing and dancing for the past 19 years, performing at Movie World and at Jupiter's Casino. Aniela's charm, poise and confidence also landed her a television job with the much-loved Agro. She went on to become a regular on Brisbane television, where, when covering the Popstars auditions, Aniela found herself becoming part of the story.
Got the nothing, baby, that'll never do. You know I don't belong to you.
I'm good fun. I love to party and whatnot, but I'm also not ambitious, but I'm very focused, and if I've got something in life that I want to do, I won't sit back and dream about it. I'm the sort of person that'll get up and go for it and have a go and hopefully reach that goal.
I always tell the children you've got to do things whilst you're young because it's the only opportunities you can do it.
Her background in performing and her confidence from working in the media helped Aniela right through the eliminations, where the judges thought her standard was constantly improving.
She's gorgeous, blonde, great look. Intelligent girl. I could see her fitting in very easily.
I can see her working very well with Kieran. I reckon those two there, that kind of look. Yeah, it'd be blonde.
Hello. How are you, Jackie?
Let's see if we get
You too, come on in.
Okay.
Jackie, this is my mum, Helena.
Nice to meet you.
My dad, Bruce. And my grandma, Butcher. How do you do?
Very well,
Take a
thank
seat.
you. How are you feeling?
Good. How are you? Good. Yeah.
It's nerve-wracking, isn't it, when all the cameras come in? The whole family's here. Did you have a good time with the
I had a ball.
experience?
Yeah, it was a great experience. Learned a lot.
Everyone was so close, weren't they? It was just really emotional.
You had a
towards
great
the
group.
end. Yeah, the last 12 was really, really tough. And, you know, you were one of those extremely talented people. You know, we just made our decision and unfortunately it didn't quite fit into the group
That's
that we
fine.
had in mind. So I'm sorry.
No, I had a ball.
Congratulations for getting that
No,
far.
thank you.
Yeah,
And
well done.
I don't know, all I can ask is, can I have an exclusive interview when they're announced? I bagged the rights.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was good. Lovely meeting the family. I'm sorry to be the bearer.
There's nothing you can much do about it. As long as she did her best, and that's the best thing. But we're very proud of her, aren't we?
Very much so.
I hate doing that. It's horrible when they don't actually get in the band, and especially when their family is sitting on the couch. It's the worst thing. It actually brought back all these memories from last year, and I don't want to tell anyone anymore that they didn't get in the band. I only want to do the good ones from now on.
My name is Jason and I'm 21.
My name's Simon Bird, Jason Bird's brother.
Born in England, Simon and Jason Bird moved to Australia with their parents and 4 brothers and sisters in 1987. They hold down 7 part-time jobs while waiting for a break into the entertainment industry. Their Anglo-Indian background gives them a distinctive and unique style.
We both sort of feed off each other and say, I wish I could be like you, and I say, I wish I could do that, and things like that. So it's good that way because we compete against each other.
Be the same, oh baby, if I saw you in heaven.
The Bird brothers took to the Popstars selection process like ducks to water.
I can see you tomorrow.
Oh, thank you so much.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
Their talent and energy struck a chord with the judges, and they revelled in the intense workshop atmosphere. With loads of experience, but no formal training, the workshop was one giant learning curve.
It's the best time I've ever had in my life. It's absolutely fantastic to be in the mix of all these talented people. It's unbelievable.
Can you have just one of them without the other, or do we have to have both, or do we have neither?
If we take one of them out, that they have with each other.
I tend to think that they both have this really wonderful, warm charisma, and I think either way, I think they can, you know,
Do it separately or together?
Yeah, I think.
I think this one's better than this one.
The Birds.
No one's home.
Let me in. Hello.
How you going? How are you?
Hi.
How you going?
How are you, babe?
Really good. Good.
Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Hi,
boys.
Hi, how you doing? Big day has arrived.
Everyone, Jackie, everyone. Yeah.
Hi, Jackie. It was really, really, really hard. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
It's been the toughest week. We have tossed the group around so many times. In, out, this one, that one. So I'll go with you oldest first. Yeah? Excuse us. I think you're gorgeous, but you didn't make the group.
Okay. No worries.
But I still think that we'll see lots of you.
Fantastic.
I think you're gorgeous.
Thank you.
And so do you. Isn't he gorgeous, mate? Your darling son. And you?
You think I'm gorgeous too? Come on.
You know I think you're gorgeous. And you made the group. That's how gorgeous you are.
Jason Bird is pop star number 2, and brother Simon is as proud as the rest of the family.
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy.
So happy. My son's made something for himself. I'm very delighted, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jacob. You made my dreams come true. I can't believe
You're a
it.
beautiful boy.
I always prayed God must do something for my sons. I had a great ambition to be a singer myself, but God has given them the chance.
God has
God has helped us. I'm so glad.
You're a rock.
You're a rock.
Hey, boys. See ya.
Thanks a lot,
I'm
Jessie.
going. You
See
are
you later.
quite welcome. See ya. That one was tough. They're both fantastic. Can't have both of them.
All right, we need to talk about Leah.
Okay, I'm leaving. Yes?
I think that's best still.
Yep, me too.
Keep it fair.
Jack Howard's sister Leah was born in Fiji and adopted into the Howard family when she was just 6 weeks old. She is a real showbiz kid with plenty of experience on children's television.
You promised everybody that you would give the munchies and good things.
More recently, she was part of the cast of Steel City and performed the role in Australia and in New York.
No, I don't belong to you. That's time you knew I'm not your baby.
Despite Leah's experience, she was a bundle of nerves during the Popstars auditions.
When you get up and there's cameras in your face, it's just nerve-wracking. That's the worst part of it. Your hands start sweating and you start forgetting your lines and things like that.
Some of the parts are a little bit outside your range.
The terror of the eliminations each day was written all over her face.
Leah, you saw how talented everybody in here is today. You understand how hard our decision is. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh,
What I've noticed is throughout the whole process, her whole confidence is lifted to the point of that last performance in the white group, and she just came across so confident and so strong.
First you don't succeed.
Leah stood out during the final performance.
I just love to sing and I just love to perform and I'd love to pronounce that to the whole world. Welcome, come in. Nice to see you. Les, Joe,
Hey,
Les.
Joe.
Hi, Les.
How are you?
All right, mate. How are you?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, we sat down, we did our judging. And as you know, we had 12 very talented people to try and choose between. The decision wasn't made any easier because everyone got on with everyone so incredibly well. It's not like you could sort of say, well, you can't put these two people together because they hate each other.
We were great friends by the end of it.
And to be honest, I was really surprised because I thought you get that many competitive people together and there's got to be a bit of something going on. But, I mean, there's no question about the talent that's in the group, but everyone had talent based on all various different, everyone has strengths.
Yeah.
unfortunately, we had to make a choice.
Absolutely, you had the
one way or
hardest
other.
choice. You had the hardest choice.
We had a very hard choice.
And I do understand that totally. I just thank you. I had a great time, and I had a great experience. That's what I was in it for, and it came up, drums. So I was quite happy. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Congratulations for making it this far. And
I'm so proud of myself. And,
I bet.
And that's it.
You know, I wasn't sure what to expect, and when I was going to tell people that they weren't going to make it, and I was pretty worried that people would get upset. But the thing that was fantastic about Leah is the change in her from this girl who was very, very unsure of herself from the initial audition process, so much so she was almost in tears every time we had to say something to her, to now this very, very self-confident girl who can just take on the world now.
It's good. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's a hard choice.
Rock on.
Yeah.
It's still you. It's still rock.
Strumming my pain with his fingers, killing my life with his words.
Atalana Heel is 21 years old. Her mother is Western Samoan and dad Australian. She's just finished a degree in communications and supported herself through university by working and performing at her local pub.
I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed.
Atalana's audition on day 1 was good, but it was on day 2 that the judges realised just what a talent they'd discovered.
Wake in the night and try and see, but I'm tripping over. This life's beyond my control, and I'm breaking down. This life's beyond my control.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, how many songs have you got?
About 14 done and about 20 harp songs.
That's sensational.
Oh, thank you.
Atalana's voice, along with her songwriting abilities, ensured her a place at the workshop.
Thanks very much.
There is a very, very interesting problem. She's just as sensational, but whether she's the right person for a group.
But we've got to decide what the group is first.
Yeah, she's right for a group or not. We don't even know what it
She's
is.
so intelligent that if we said strut it, walk it, give it, I reckon you're going to get it.
She should be able to walk in now and just go bang.
The judges' concerns about Atalana fitting into a pop group were not helped by her struggle with the choreography. But Atalana persisted and survived the workshop.
Everything about her is just so great.
The only thing I think with Atalana though is she shines more when she's on her own. That day she came into the auditions and, strummed the guitar and sang her own song. She shone, and put her in a group. She's still fabulous, but she's better on her own.
I was surprised. When she was in that white group, she looked great. The whole white group was great. Why don't we just stop there? Really?
We could cast that white group.
Atalana next. I think there's heaps.
Has Atalana's performance with the white group convinced the judges that she's got what it takes
Oh, it's a party.
to be in a pop group?
Hello, stranger.
It's the moment of truth for Atalana. Jack Howard must deliver the news.
You look fantastic. Thank you.
Hello,
everybody.
Really I'm feeling very sick, actually, so it doesn't matter what you say. I think I need a bucket.
Okay. It's really hard. We could have formed many groups, you saw that.
Yeah.
And we put you in a group, and we tried to style around that style. And unfortunately, we couldn't put you in that group.
No worries. That's fine. Good stuff. So I'm not in.
But hang on. The reason that we couldn't put you in a group is from day 1, we always.
My heart's thumping and my little things are going.
Can you just have a little read of that?
Yeah, no worries. It says, Dear Atalana, me and my team here at Songzoo and our colleagues at Screen Time were very impressed with your talent as a singer-songwriter and your potential for a successful solo career. I would like to explore the possibility of launching you as a solo artist.
There you go.
And
The judges knew such incredible talent could not be ignored.
That is so what you are. From day one, you're always this beautiful guitarist.
For Adelana, the offer of a recording contract and solo career is a dream come true.
Yay! Is that it? Your dream come true?
That's great. That is, you've just handed me the world. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. We'll see Atalana do what Atalana does best. You don't have to do all that funny dancing. Yeah.
Every woman and child, every father and son. I said now everyone.
Anna Eleftheriades had the judges in a quandary from the moment she opened her mouth.
I like her. I think she sang in about 5 different keys.
Yeah.
But there's one there. She had that almost Aretha Franklin-y sort of husk to her voice, which is quite attractive, I think.
Anna, we would like to have you back this afternoon.
Her raw talent and husky voice impressed.
Thank you so much.
There was just one problem.
She's untrained.
Yeah. Never had lessons.
Even with her lack of formal training, the judges recognised her potential right through the workshop.
You've got tomorrow to show us.
I love you guys.
We're going to see you tomorrow.
Thank you so much, guys.
No problem.
Honey, you don't have to cry because we're going to see you tomorrow.
Oh my God. This is for Cuba Petey. Oh my God, I just couldn't believe it because I didn't have any experience. I was from a little town called Cuba Petey and I just thought, what am I doing here? Do I really belong here? And I thought, yeah, bloody oath I do.
Anna, her twin sister Sam, and her younger sister Sophia grew up in the remote Opal mining town.
Because there was no singing classes or dancing classes and stuff like that, I could never send her to anything like that.
But Anna has always had an ambition to perform. And so when she turned 16, the family moved to Adelaide.
Basically, I said, Mum, please, I need to go somewhere where I can be someone. And we did it.
And she is a little bit behind in terms of, you know, maybe picking up the notes and things, but the actual sound of her voice is very sexy and it's very recordable.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, darling, how you going?
Excellent. Mwah.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Can we come in?
Yeah, sure.
Hi.
Hi. How are you going?
Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
This is my father, Harry.
Hi, Harry. How are you?
My grandmother from Cuba Petey, Anna.
Hello, Anna. Welcome from Cuba Petey.
My sister.
Hi. How you going?
Sophia. My cousin Stephanie and my
Stephanie.
twin sister Samantha. Hi.
Hi, Samantha.
And that's my other cousin from Cuba Petey, Anna.
You guys are alike?
Yeah. We do look alike, don't we?
So look, let's get down to business.
Yeah.
2.5 weeks since we saw you. How are you feeling first?
I'm feeling good. I'm not really feeling that nervous because, like I said, I'm glad how far I've gotten and I'm really proud of myself for that.
Okay, I'll put you out of your misery. You were there with us on the week. You saw how hard the decision was. You also saw that we had sort of a couple of different basic groups in the room and it was going to depend on which one was going to go. Yeah. We very much felt that you have the most incredible recording voice. It's really good, but it is untrained still at this point. And for that reason, we haven't taken you on in the band this time.
Thank you.
Due to the lack of training. Yeah. But you've so got it going on.
Thank you so much.
So get out there now. Be self-empowered from this experience and getting this far.
I'm relieved now.
We had some really, really well-honed professionals who had really been out there working their craft and training for years and years to do it.
Thank you so much, like I said.
Look, no worries at all. Congratulations to you.
Thank
because for somebody that hadn't got any, you were the only person left at the end who had never had any formal training.
I knew it straight away. I thought, you know, the training is what's going to get me down, but it doesn't matter.
It didn't. It got you. Your natural ability got you as far as you did, and that's credit to you.
It seems most of 18-year-old Sydney-sider Tamara Jaber's life has been spent on stage.
When she was really little, we used to go to Lebanese parties and there'd be a belly dancer come along and Tamara would just be straight away out there on the stage dancing with the belly dancer. Like, so from 3 years of age, she used to get money poked down her clothes. You know, yeah, come on, perform.
She started jazz, tap and ballet classes at the age of 8, and by 12, she was performing regularly. After attending a performing arts high school, Tamara completed a diploma from the Australian Institute of Music. She has performed with leading Australian and overseas artists and has also worked as a model.
No, I'm very grateful, considering my age, how much experience I've had and the people who have taught me, you know, they've taught me so much and given me heaps of opportunities.
Being invited to the workshop was a major opportunity, and Tamara was determined to make the most of it.
The first day I thought, oh, please don't send me home on the first day because I just packed this massive suitcase and I was I just don't want to go home and unpack it all, please. So the first day I'm thinking, just hope for the best.
But Tamara didn't have to worry.
You're fantastic.
Oh.
Go away. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. The third day was the day that I thought, that's it, I'm on the plane, I'm going home.
Tamara's talent and experience ensured her a spot in the final 12.
Really?
I feel that Tamara was just trying too hard.
Yeah,
Very
I think
similar to
I think
Daniela.
he lost interest sort of as the weeks went on.
I did, and it wasn't particularly with the talent or anything that she was doing with her singing or dancing. It was the seemingly insincere things she was saying.
So subconsciously that may have turned you off during those days
It
of the
hasn't
workshop.
turned me so off that I would not put her in the band, but it is consideration for me at this point.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm Les.
Hi, Les. Hi, Les. Nice to meet you. Janessa.
Hi, Janessa. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Hi there.
Oh, how are you going?
Good.
Oh, God.
Good.
This is Danny, this is my left Jemima.
Hi, Danny.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Hey, can I sit next to you? Sorry I'm late. I got
That's all right.
horribly lost.
Oh, that's cool.
What we ended up with, we had an option sort of two groups, and they were quite different, approaches. And you were in one of them, which is fantastic. Anyway, we have to choose between one or the other.
Yeah.
And you're in the group.
You're joking! No!
How do I know you're going to scream?
Are you joking? No! Are you joking? Oh my God!
No, I was just kidding. Honestly, I was just joking.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh! No! Oh my God!
Congratulations.
Tamara joins Daniela Scala and Jason Bird. There are now 3 pop stars.
Oh no!
If there's a quiet achiever in the final 12, it's 22-year-old Kieran Kulik. He began performing at 4 years of age, and at 16 left school for a lead role in Hot Shoe Shuffle. He went on to appear in a number of productions, including Grease and Happy Days. Kieran has performed with major acts, including Bardo, S2S and Denny Hines. His father, a policeman, has been very supportive and could not be more proud.
It's a lot of hard work, a lot of weekends at dance schools and singing lessons and tap lessons and that. And then midweek rehearsals and things like this. So it's been very rigorous here.
When not on stage, Kieran works as a dance teacher.
Low, 6, 7, 8.
He earned a reputation for helping others master the choreography at the workshop.
It was probably the most exhausting week of my life, but it was also the most rewarding. Everyone that has come out of that experience has just gone, oh my God.
Despite his experience, Kieran was always surprised to make it through the eliminations each day.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
You so thought you were out then, didn't you?
We're going to see you tomorrow, Kieran.
I've worked my butt off for this. I'm not prepared to stop here.
I think he looks great. He's got he's got that blonde thing. He's, nice and tall.
He can move really well. He's
and
great.
vocally, I had a question mark, but I think he came through really strong. So I think he could be pretty strong.
Come in.
Nice seeing you again.
Hey, nice seeing you. Awful, it's been hideous.
I know, the wait's the worst part.
Upstairs.
Well, we looked at the 12 people that we had left and tried to sort of, make a group where a certain amount of people would match up and, what would go together. You're extremely talented, Kieran, and I'm sorry, but you didn't make the group.
That's fine.
I know you'll be all right about it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Honestly expected it, so.
Yeah. Oh, you shouldn't have, because you know.
Oh, no, seriously.
Right up there.
I sat down after the audition and I went, where do I fit in this? Where do I fit, honestly, in this place? And that was fine.
Yeah. Oh, another person I had to tell no to. Kieran is such a sweet guy too. It was particularly hard telling him no, but he took it pretty well and he's going to go far anyway. He's determined to make it, so he'll be all right. Hopefully I'm going to get some good news soon and actually tell someone they're in the band instead of telling them no all the time.
Okay, Anna B.
Hello. Hi, everyone. My name's Annabelle Perio.
21-year-old Anna from Adelaide started performing at age 5. Her first love is singing. Often singing at high school functions. She has also had the lead in several school plays. Teaching the organ helped Anna through university.
How many beats in a bar? 3. Good girl.
Qualifying last year as a music teacher.
I've always wanted to do music, but my mum and dad always have something to fall back on, So I think that's what teaching was. I love teaching, I really do. But I always said if I was offered a recording contract or something, or I would do it.
I would never stop her doing for what she wants to do, because I think she's old enough to make that decision. And at the end of the day, she's 21 and she has to know what she's up to.
Her decision to audition for Popstars threw her in at the deep end. At times, the quiet and shy Anna thought the stress of it all would be too much.
I've never ever dealt with pressure well, and it's to the point at the moment where it's built up so high that I've just got to let it out.
But she stuck it out, and when the judges asked for a sexy look and performance, she delivered.
If they tell me I've got to be sexier than that, I don't think I can.
If Anna gets selected, she will have to leave Adelaide and her very close Italian family.
We'll miss her badly.
I think the wife will miss it.
Oh, yeah, we're really not like mums and...
too, but that's life, you've got to go on.
She's just got a heart of gold.
But has she got what it takes to be a pop star?
And I know we're not casting the band on this, but she's not a fabulous dancer. Yeah, it just depends on the group. In the right group, I think she could really shine. If she can deliver that sexiness again, but also bring her own personality to it, maybe that's something we need in the group.
Hello.
Hey, how you going?
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
Excellent. Okay.
Copying, guys. Copied everyone. I'm sorry. Oh, my heart's quite warm. So, this is my family.
Hi, family. How you going? Good. Hi, everyone. How you going? Thanks for having us in your lovely house.
And that's my mum and dad.
Hi, how do you do? Pleased to meet you both.
That's my sister.
G'day.
Hello.
How you going?
Good, thank you.
Okay. Put you out of misery, I'll get straight to it all. When the week started and all the rest of it, you were slightly what I would call off the back foot. In that sort of a little quiet, not so into it, not so out there and wanting it. We talked to you about that during the week, and you rectified that for us, which was to your advantage. However, we had to find a group that was going to be a group out of that very interesting, eclectic 12 people. So, I'd like to offer you a position. Well done. Congratulations.
Oh my God.
Give everyone a cuddle.
Oh my God.
With Anna, there are now 4 new pop stars.
They're not flat. I have a bit of an emotional family. Salute.
Auguri a mia figlia.
You understand what all this means? You're going to move to Sydney?
Yep.
You're going to move into the house?
Yep.
You're going to be recording a single, an album, multiple video clips.
Yep.
Your whole life is going to change as of 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
Really. More than you can even imagine. Fantastic experience.
Yes, that's it. We are. Finally.
Each of the 12 have now received the news. Australia's newest pop stars are...
You're in.
Daniela Scala from Adelaide.
You made the group.
Jason Bird, Melbourne.
You're in the group.
Tamara Jaber, Sydney.
I'd like to offer you a position.
And Annabelle Perriot from Adelaide. While the judges are happy with their selection, Les Gock feels that a critical element may be missing.
Guys, I hate the rain on the parade, but I just don't think this is quite right.
Are you worried about him being on his own?
I'm not sure. I just think we need a bit more firepower. I think
Les feels that Jason's voice may be overpowered by the 3 female voices in the group.
And that's a valid point.
They decide to look back at everyone from the workshop and add one more pop star.
What about earlier on in the piece? And I'll just try and find someone who I think would fit in really well.
Good luck.
Is this person.
I know who you're going to say.
What do you reckon? I think he's really talented.
Now I can sort of.
If you blended him with a certain amount of people in this group,
if we go this direction.
But then he's not in the group that it's not on. You know, like in our.
Who cares? We may have eliminated him, but we've changed our minds.
He's still in. Still an audition process that we went through. He's still there. He's in our minds, and we're still talking about him today.
We'll tell him to get him back.
Yeah.
Next week on Popstars.
Who is it?
Who is the 5th member of the group? Could Anthony McFarlane's charisma be the missing element? Arnott Olsen's amazing songwriting ability? Simon Ditcham's exceptional voice? Or will Jack Howard again attempt to convince the judges of Selwyn's ability?
I can see what Jackie finds appealing about young Selwyn.
All who attended the workshop are in the running. Who is the missing pop star?
So now that we're pop stars, we're giving you the chance to live like a pop star.
Thanks to LA Scholar, you and a friend can be flown to Popstars Central, LA.
Limos, Rodeo Drive, lush hotels, hanging out with celebs in a Viper room.
All you have to do is grab an LA Scholar and enter form and write down who wins this week.
Plus 5 runners-up will score VIP tickets to our first Sydney concert.
So catch us next week on Popstars and grab an LAS collar for your chance.
For the first time on 7, The Object of My Affection premieres tonight at 8:30, right after Dharma and Greg coming up next on 7.